Hey, what's up guys? I just want to update you on my plan for this year. I will be uploading a new how-to video every Friday at noon starting this Friday, November 13th. I will upload it to YouTube and Newschoolers as well as my own website, skitutorials.com. I would greatly appreciate if you guys went and checked it out. That's where I'll have a schedule on which videos are coming out when, and that'll be my most recent edits and everything else you'll need to know. So with that being said, let's get on with this video. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to ski switch. It's not a huge and complicated process, but it is something I thought was worth talking about because not only did I used to ski switch incorrectly, I have watched multiple other people do it, and I just think it's something that if I said and made a quick video on, that it could help a lot of people out. Ready? You recording?
Yep.
Alright, so for when you guys are skiing switch, a lot of people actually do it wrong, and it's not really much of a technique or anything like that. It's just like kind of how you do it. When you're skiing switch, you don't want to be like this or anything. You really want to be coming in if you're looking over your right shoulder with your one ski staggered. So right shoulder, your right ski's pointing back, and then if you're skiing left shoulder, you have your left ski pointed back. And if you're just learning how to ski switch, then you really want to switch on and off, doing it both ways. That way, don't you screw yourself over in the future when you're doing it. So you want to be able to ski switch looking over your left shoulder and your right shoulder. In this video, I start off looking over my left shoulder. So you want to turn your whole body, your shoulders included, and let your left ski drag a little bit further back than your right ski so they're staggered. And then when I switch coming up over this bump, there you go, right there, I go right shoulder, so I look over my right side, and I turn my shoulders with it, and then my right ski falls back more than my left ski. Ready? And another thing is, a lot of times people, they have trouble taking off jump switch and skiing switch because they can't see that much because they're kind of like moving their head a little bit. It's a whole body movement. You have to move your entire body, like basically from your knees down. Whatever your boots let you do it all the way. So you're like, you have the ability to like look this far, switch. So you really gotta do all the way, like wind your whole body back so you can see everything. So in this picture I took out of my season edit from 4 years ago, you can clearly see that I'm almost like peeking over my shoulder. But when you're going switch, you should probably want to see as much as you can down the hill so that you can watch everything that you're doing. So in order to watch everything down the hill, you have to actually turn your entire body, and that's why letting your one ski stagger behind the other helps a lot, because that means you know you're turning most of your body. So compare this picture I got from 4 years ago to this next picture I took out of my video, and see the difference in my shoulders and how before they were just normal shoulders that you'd ski with, like if you're going straight, but look how when you're going switch, your right leg looking over your right shoulder is pushed back a lot more, and how your shoulders are turned with it and your hands are down by your side. This will allow you to see a lot more going down the hill, and it'll stretch those muscles out, so it actually will be easier in the future to take off jumps a lot stronger than if you did not do this. One thing you have to be careful about is if you only look over your left shoulder or only look over your right shoulder for a long time, then you actually begin to stretch the muscles in that side, and you'll be able to look over it and see a lot. But when you go to look over the other shoulder at some point in your future, then you're actually going to be limited to how much you'll be able to see while skiing switch. So just make sure that you're switching off between the two, so that if you go to spin the other way or want to land looking a certain way, you'll be able to do it very comfortably and it won't ever be an issue for you. To show you guys the difference in how much you'll be able to see if you turn your body opposed to just looking over your shoulder, I was going down the hill switch looking over my left shoulder, and I was just kind of peeking over it. I wasn't turning my shoulders or my body, and then all of a sudden coming right up here, I turned the rest of my body, and look how much more you're able to see and how clear it is. It helps you a lot, especially riding down the mountain or landing a jump or carving or whatever you need to be doing. It allows you to see so much more. Alright, so again, when you're coming in switch, you can either slide in switch or just do 180 to get there. It doesn't really matter how you do it. But when you're coming in, you really want to have your ski stagger like this. I see a lot of people kind of have them like flat out like this, and then when you do that, you end up kind of doing that switch pizza thing that a lot of people do. I used to do it too. It's kind of like not the right way to do it. So you want to come in like this when you're looking over your left shoulder, and then when like this, when you're looking over your right shoulder. To control your speed when you're coming in, if you need to take a speed check, I used to do like the kind of like this and switch pizza just to kind of slow myself down. But like, just once you get more used to it, you're gonna come in and you're gonna be able to like kind of scoot to the side and kind of get that speed check like that. And then one other thing is the whole carving switch thing, so you can get off the jump nice. When you're kind of riding switch, to control your edges, it's just a lot about how comfortable you get, and the more you do it, the better it'll be. So you gotta keep doing it. So. Okay, so now that I showed you how to ski switch with your legs being staggered like that and turning your whole body, that enables you to carve while skiing switch, which will give you so much more control while taking off jumps or just skiing down the mountain. So what you need to do is bend your knees a little bit and then keep pressure on your toes and against your shins, and you're going to lean to either side. And it's one of those things that the more you do it, the easier it's going to get, and you really just need to do it all the time and be super comfortable with it.
so that if you're coming into a jump and you need to shave off some speed, you can just quickly do this quick side speed check and not lose any control. You'll still be able to maintain all the control you need to hit the jump. That is it for this video. If you guys liked it, please give it an upvote, maybe boost my karma up, subscribe to me on YouTube, or give it a like. I'll see you guys next week with how to do a switch 180.